up, Lady Day?
Is that one an Australian Shepherd?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stairs in the middle of the night.
I stay downstairs, but that's the other one.
Yeah, you want to know what happened to us when we fucking first moved into this place? We live in building 400, okay? But we did not know that in every building there's like a 306. I don't know. I guess it's a 306. So we go to the building thinking it's ours. We're putting our fucking key in. It's not opening. We're fucking we're making so much fucking noise. Then I look down at the fucking lease paper in my hand and I said, what fucking building are we in? He goes, building 300. I said, we're supposed to be in fucking 400, motherfucker. I said, we're trying to break in someone's fucking house right now. I took off so fast because we were up 3 flights of stairs that I fell down the fucking stairs like an asshole. So that was my neighbor's first impression of me and Chad moving in.
I love you.
Molly, that dog is beautiful.
Oh, I
What
love
kind of dog
Molly.
is that?
I only have one picture up in my house and on my refrigerator, and it's Molly's dog.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Thank you. She's a mini golden doodle. Her name's Sadie. But look,
Aw.
she isn't it 954, isn't it your dog that sucks on your blanket too?
Yes.
Yeah, see, she
Aw.
sucks on her blanket.
I had to pack his blanket to go with him. I said we should have named him freaking Linus because he seriously drags that blanket around with him.
Oh,
She
They suck on it.
Lady Day's dog does it too.
yeah, she sucks
See,
on they
and-
said it's something to do with when they're babies. I don't know. When they're puppies. I don't know what
Yeah,
I
and
remember what it's
Oreo-
called, but
And Oreo sucks on the tip of his tail before he falls asleep.
oh,
oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, he's a little special. So Chad, when we first got him, like I think it was the first or second night, and Chad.
Oh,
was sleeping-
my vet told me the reason why they do that is sometimes they're either taken away from their mom too soon, or like in my dog's case, he was an extreme runt. Like he was unhealthily small when he was born.
Yeah, that makes
we'll do
sense
that.
because my dog was taken. We got her, and I felt like that she shouldn't
Can
have.
you guys hear me?
Like they had us come get her pretty early, and she was. I think she was maybe like 6 weeks, which felt too young. Like she should have been with her mother longer. But
See, Oreo is Chad's first cat. He's never had a cat before, and the first or second night he was sleeping and he had no shirt on. Fucking Oreo tried to suck one of his nipples.
Oh,
He lost his ever loving shit. I've never seen this man jump out of bed so fucking fast. He goes, "What the fuck is he doing?" He goes, "Is that normal?" I said, "I don't fucking know."
oh.
I said, "At least he's trying to suck on you and not me."
you're muted.
Wasn't
lady.
it with those crazy twins? One of them did crazy stuff with the cat.
No. You're thinking Miss Ashley Cat, and the story was, and she told it. She was on live one time, and she was
Can
talking
you guys hear me
about.
now?
and-
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we
hear
can
you
hear
now.
you. Can you hear us?
I don't think she can hear us.
Yeah, you might have to drop and come back.
Oh, look at that. That's a life cake.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
So she was on a live once and she was like talking about her cat, and she was talking about how her cat while she was sleeping kept trying to nurse on her, and everybody was just like so appalled by it, and they even called animal rescue or somebody something on her, but anyway, she's doing really good now. So I even hate telling those stories about her because she was very out of. She really is, man. She's really come a long way.
Good. So the baby changed her.
Yes, the baby did. Yeah, she came on and she doesn't go live anymore. She just makes videos here and there. She doesn't show the baby's face, but she came on and she was like, if I wronged you, please message me, I'd like to apologize to you. I was using while pregnant. I am so ashamed of it now, but I'm working on getting better. She's in some kind of long-term recovery place where she can have the baby with her, and she seems to be like really taking it slow, and she's like, I'm in no hurry to leave here. And she's doing really, really well. Like it's nice to see because you don't see that on TikTok very much. So
No.
And she's actually working her steps like you should.
yes.
That's what I
yeah,
love.
Yep.
And you could tell because she made a very vulnerable video
Yeah.
I think last week or the week before, saying that, this step is really hard and I know that I can do it, but facing this is really difficult. And you could tell that she was just so genuine about it. And
yeah.
it's that was amazing. I mean, it wasn't
really
amazing to see
is.
her upset, but it was amazing to see how far she has come, and she's willing to go all the way.
And like
Okay.
willing to be so honest about things now. And that's what you see in recovery when people get into recovery and they're like dedicated to it. It's not like what Jen does where it's like it's still like all the lies and that's what it's like, you think like she's got to be still using because why is she acting like this? Because once you finally get that clear head, it all comes rushing to you of like, I have been a shitty person for however long it's been. And you want to start fixing that. And that's what she's doing. And she seems to like motherhood looks so good on her. And she seems to be in a really, really good place. Like it's a good story.
See, that's what you like to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I mean, man, there was a time where there was nobody on here worse than her. Like getting on. I mean, I remember the days of her on YouTube, like trying to build a desk and the cops outside hitting their sirens. And I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy watching her 2-3 years ago.
This was a sweater that I dyed the other day. It used to be like a light pastel pink, and it had a
Okay.
huge stain.
Can
like,
you grab
right
Lady
here.
Day again?
Yeah.
You can't even see a stain.
You
I
did a
know.
good job, KK.
The first time I ever did it. Well, that's a lie.
Is it
Let me-
what's the dye called?
It's just Rit dye.
Rit, yeah.
You didn't have to treat it or anything before you did it?
Lady Day, are you private? Requests. It's not showing her even there.
Yeah, she was having that problem the other day. Oh, there she is.
She said you had to swap phones.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, we could
Okay.
hear you. You just couldn't hear us last time.
Okay, so now I know I can't go on with you guys on my tablet. It has to be on my phone. I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah.
It seems like a lot of people are having problems.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's glitching.
For real. Okay, I'm gonna ask the first question.
Hang on.
Let's hear it.
Does anyone, okay, yes or no, and if you do, what is it? A safe word?
Like with our-
Cat.
No, I don't
with
have
our
safe
families?
words.
No, just get the fuck off. And it's more than one word. It's more than one word. sorry.
I can't get Kat out of my mind. She said that she takes her food with her.
Yeah.
Look at the cat. The cat looks so high. I can't
You
even.
know why? You know why you can't get it out of your mind? Because you probably did the same thing.
No, I
Cat.
have never.
Cat said she's
Never,
got a stack
ever.
of magazines, a little mini
No,
fridge.
Hey, I'm gonna
No,
keep myself
no.
occupied.
like when you're there for a purpose, not.
No, not if it takes too long, I lose interest. That's just the way I am.
Shits. But then I don't know. But doesn't he doesn't get upset? Like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Like, you're like, oh my God, how do I say it? Oh,
They've been
no,
married
get
long
his
enough.
banana.
They
I'm
just
thinking, but no, as long as he gets off, what the hell's he care? I've had the flu before, where he's just,
Y'all have been
just
y'all
like,
have been together that long.
yeah, exactly.
How long have y'all been together, Kat?
Well,
you don't
really,
know.
since I was 15, but then we took a, I took a break because he just got on my nerves, and I wanted to travel a little bit. So I took a break, and then we got back together when I was 19. So about 45 years.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. KK's on mute there. Scott, when you and your ex-wife were together?
Splenda.
Did you say
Splendid.
splendid?
Splenda.
Sugar?
Yeah.
You took Sugar to bed with you?
You said safe word.
Oh.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about now? Did we change subjects?
No, you're right. I'm thinking of cat and her damn food.
Am I in a
my
different book?
God. And I just kept on telling everybody how confusing it already is for me because I'm 40 minutes behind. And then you all want to start this?
That's a nice word,
Oh.
Splenda. That's a good
Oh.
word. I like that. How'd you
Hmm,
come up with that?
cool.
That's a word.
One night I was trying to say stop and I couldn't get it out. And she looked at me and she said, "What the hell Splenda mean?" I said, "No, I couldn't get it out." So that's kind of how it worked.
Okay, I like that.
It just
Ni-
stuck.
I like that. 954.
What?
Oh shit.
What are we
What's
talking
your
about?
safe word? You know you got a safe word.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
It's what?
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake.
Oh my gosh, cheesecake.
Because if I'm on the phone with someone and I want to leave or like I want to get the fuck out of there, I'll say, I'm really in the mood for some cheesecake. That means come fucking pick me up now.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good one.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Molly.
I don't have a safe word. I guess I'm late. I don't have one.
And do you take food to bed with you?
No, but I have candy in a drawer next to my bed. I'll pull out and eat sometimes.
Yeah, I woke up with fucking chocolate melted to my
So,
face.
I have to go back and explain how why I couldn't say stop. That was the night that we was experimenting with Dollar General candle wax, and I was on fire. I was burning,
Oh,
blistering,
oh,
3rd-degree burns on my chest. It was horrible.
oh my God.
couldn't-
Remember you told me that
man.
story. Oh my God.
So my sister's in here. You see her down there, Betsy. She's right. I used to. I
Molly
don't
will
anymore.
sleepwalk and eat.
I do. I used to sleepwalk and eat, and it would freak them out.
My mom would too.
Yeah, and I
We
would
would
like
catch
wake
her
up in the
ass.
middle of the night. And I'd have like fruit roll-up wrappers all around me, and
Yeah, we would catch her ass 2 a.m, standing in the freaking kitchen eating bananas, potato chips. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah, I was just one night. My mom said I was just doing circles around the living room, and I had like fruit roll-ups in my hand. She's like, "What are you doing?" Goldfish, yeah, goldfish too.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
All right, Mary Jones.
I'm with Scott. It's like stop, don't stop, stop, don't stop.
Did you ever take food?
Well, sort of.
Like the normal strawberries and whipped cream?
Okay.
No, okay, no.
We were adventurous.
Mm.
Oh, pineapple.
Upside down.
Oh wow.
With everything.
Okay. Now, no, I didn't ever have a safe word because I never got that far. No, did I ever take food? No, because I went there with a purpose.
You never got that far, so you never got past kissing or what?
I guess I never got to the point where yeah, no. Yeah, no.
We're gonna have to start
Okay, here
doing
we
these
go
on
here with the
YouTube,
top
so we don't have to
on.
worry about getting bananaed or something.
So you
You're
also just figured out you didn't answer that question because you've never had somebody that's really sexually challenged you.
I think that I always could have received more. Yes.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
never had any Dollar General wax poured on her.
No, and I don't think I would mind. Besides the 3rd-degree burns.
Were you? How long were you married, Bluegill?
We were married
Long.
10 years, but we were together for 20.
Hmm.
And then I was engaged after him, and that was like 4 years. And now I've been single for probably 5.
Yeah.
So it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
hmm
That's
But me and my ex-husband, we didn't sleep together. Like he slept in the sunroom, and me and Delaney slept in the main house. We weren't like that.
So it's always been you and Delaney against the world kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And we made a conscience thing to get divorced.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to him? Is that Delaney's father?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not to be
Um,
nosy.
yeah,
I
That's
just-
how me and my ex-husband was. I had my own, I had the bedroom and he slept on the couch.
Yeah, he lived in the sunroom, and me and Delaney lived in the main house.
Because he fucking snored. I was like, fuck, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well,
My
he would-
husband, I have to wear I'll wear my noise canceling earbuds to bed sometimes because my husband snores when he's home.
Yeah.
Snores really loud.
Well, he's an alcoholic and a addict.
Okay.
Oh
Or
man. Still or
Well, he drinks 30 beers a day now still.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does
So-
Delaney have a relationship with him or
Not so much.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But he did that, so
Right.
like he didn't go to any of her games. She played basketball,
Right.
softball. She got a full ride in golf. And
Oh, cool.
he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking and partying was more important.
That's how my daughter's biological father is too. She does have kind of a relationship with them, but the older she gets, the more it's like she just can't do it anymore. Luckily, my husband has been there. I mean, that's her dad, so
See, yeah. And now he only calls her when he wants her to go get him beer or wants him to go get her food.
mhm,
It's only when he needs or wants.
right.
Yeah, so it's sad, but he did it.
Yeah.
Cat, you awake?
Yeah. And she seems like she's very well rounded and a very good kid. Well, she's not a kid, but you know what I mean. So you did something right.
Thank you. And you know what? I put my everything in her. Like
Yeah.
she's my word.
Yeah.
I don't want to say she's my yes.
She's your best work.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Yeah.
gorgeous too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Oh my God.
Yeah, stunning.
Thank you. Okay, Charlotte, I know you got some crazy stories.
Is she awake?
Charlotte, you're muted.
Yes, I do.
Oh, give it to us,
Um,
honey.
no, I don't. I do not have a safe word. It was always just like, Cat, I will whoop your effing ass if you do some stupid shit. And food, my last husband ruined that for me. I got up one night in the middle of the night wondering where the hell he was at. He was an alcoholic, and he was in there screwing the package of hamburger in the fridge. So I decided that, yeah, food was out. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So he was
Are
actually
you shitting me? Oh
He was
my!
sleepwalking and he was an alcoholic. I used to catch him eating raw chicken all the time. I would find raw chicken legs in the bed, just all kinds of weird shit.
Oh no.
So one night I got up to find out what the hell he was doing, and yeah, he was in there going at it with the raw hamburger meat
Oh
for our dinner the
Lord.
next day.
What do they call that? Cumburger.
Well, there's got to be. It's not bestiality. What is it?
No, it's definitely not bestiality. What did you do,
Would it
Charlotte?
be
You just turn around and go
bestiality
back
with
to
a
bed?
No, I grabbed it from him
You said
Would
Charlotte.
you?
smacked him upside the back of the head.
You always just said Charlotte, she turned around and went back to bed.
And I told him there is no dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah, you just ruined dinner, fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Charlotte,
pretty
I
much.
need a weekly update on your upstairs neighbor.
Oh
And
my
see,
God,
Shirley,
she's
that's
been
where you and
really
I-
quiet. It's scaring me. It's scaring me. She's been really quiet. And usually she goes at it every day. But
Probably
I thought, well, damn, did she hear me telling everybody what she's doing up there? What's going on?
she's
Yeah.
probably
Did she break her
rubbed the
shit?
thing
I
raw.
mean,
Oh,
That
Lord.
pressure water, that pressure
something's
washer.
going on.
She's
Have
got to
you
let it
seen her?
rest.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it all week. She's starting to scare me a little bit.
She might
She
have
had
a
a
blue
routine. I
waffle.
could almost set a watch by it. She's got
Maybe
something.
she's getting an
I don't know what. It
infection.
ain't a man.
She might have a blue
It
waffle.
ain't a man.
Now, see, Charlotte, you and I differ on what you would have did. You wouldn't have fixed dinner, but I would have. I just wouldn't have eaten it. You know?
What would
I
you have did, Kat?
You know what I would have did. I told you.
She would have been making hamburger helper the next night.
Exactly. And I would have ate a salad.
Oh my God.
But
Lady
would you
Dave,
have
would you
told
like
him,
to?
Kat?
Would I have told him?
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. No. I'd act like I didn't know anything. Mm-mm.
Lady Dave,
He'd
do
be
you
like-
have a safe word?
What exactly is this the safe word for?
I don't, what it,
Because we have a family safe word, like the kids. They've always had a safe word, and it's yellow basket.
oh, that's
So
good.
if there's an emergency, or there, or like 954 said something's going on you don't like, they'll text me or say 954, or they'll say yellow basket, and that's like the code to like come get them. Or like with the older ones, I'll text them, some kind of an emergency that they'll have to leave to get out of.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good. I wouldn't have thought of that.
That is a really good one.
Cat, he'd been like, "Can you quit putting so much salt in this hamburger helper?"
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
How long were you married to him, Charlotte? She disappeared.
Look, there she
Two-
is.
2 wonderful years.
Oh my,
I was expecting you to say too long.
2 wonderful years, but I divorced him that night.
did he do
Charlotte?
anything else crazy?
Hey, Tiff.
Did he ever ruin
That- oh, every night.
Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah. Yeah, like
Listen.
doing it with the turkey.
I found out after I found out the whole family job. They had all made bets on how long our marriage would last, how long I could put up with his alcoholism. Everybody knew it but me.
Oh, geez.
When we met, it was down on the river. We were drinking. So he was just like that every day. I had no clue. He was drinking almost a gallon of vodka a day. Rot gut.
Oh,
geez.
vodka.
Wow.
Mm.
Did he ever get sober, or is he still drinking today?
No, he passed.
Oh, okay. Mm,
Sorry for your soul.
Did he
mm.
have cirrhosis of the liver?
I don't know what got him. I had an EPO on him, so I don't know
Yeah.
what ended up. I happened to be scrolling the internet one day and thought, oh, I'll just Google him,
Oh, God.
and there was his obituary. That's how I found out.
That's a gut punch, though,
Well, I
Well,
was
that
kind of
kinda
like, you
lifestyle will
couldn't have done it
eventually
while I
take
was
ya.
with you. That's
didn't
what I
think-
was thinking. That couldn't happen while I was with you. I mean, shit fire. Put me through hell and back.
Yeah. Okay, at least got
Sorry,
some
that was
life
kinda cold.
insurance.
So what are you saying,
Oh.
Charlotte? You didn't miss him at all?
No.
I want to know if there's a word for doing hamburger meat.
Google it.
Google it.
Bestiality, right?
No, y'all, that's with
With an
animals.
M.
Who the
Well, that
hell
is an
is doing
animal,
it with
that's a
hamburger
cow.
meat?
Charlotte's husband, you missed
Where
the
you been?
ex-husband. She said that she woke up one
How
night
the
and went
hell
out to
did
the
I
kitchen.
miss
and
that?
She
I
said
don't know.
she woke up one night, went out to the kitchen, and he was in the fridge, drunk as a skunk in the fridge, screwing the hamburger meat.
Oh, I. Holy hell! Charlotte, what the fuck did you say to him? Why you
She said-
banging my meat?
I smacked him upside the back of the head and told him he
Oh.
ruined dinner. I wasn't cooking dinner tomorrow.
Aren't you not supposed to wake a
You know what?
sleepwalker
I would
though?
have fucking cooked that shit anyways and fed it to him.
I don't
That's
think I was worried
what
about that at the
Kat
time,
said.
Scott.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I wouldn't have ate it, but I would have fed it to his ass.
Yep.
That's exactly what Kat said. Kat said I would have fed him that shit the next day.
Right.
Ate a salad.
And eat every bit of it.
I would have
Exactly.
broken out my phone and started videotaping him.
is that the only weird thing that he
Well, I
ever
knew
put
something
his
was up.
wang
I
wang
knew
in?
something was up because
Scott.
well, I'm sure there's probably been other things. I try not to think about that.
I hope you.
Um,
I hope you knew
because
something
there
was
was-
up after
there
he
was raw
banging
chicken
the
legs.
hamburger meat.
I mean, there's raw chicken legs all the time in the bed and weird shit like that. You know, weird
What?
steak bones have eaten up, that hadn't been cooked yet.
Did
Ugh.
you ever have to get treated for salmonella?
No, I don't eat eating there, believe it or not.
God.
I ate my main meal out at lunchtime with the girls at work.
It all, then it just hits you with something else.
Exactly.
That is, I have to say. Wow.
I think that
Honestly,
might be the
I would
story
have
of the
known
life.
what I would have been like, what in the fuck are you doing?
Or would you have just went back to bed and
Well, I
said,
knew what he was doing. I could see
I would have
it.
went back to bed. His ass is not coming back to bed with me either.
So I was
Exactly.
like, there's no question on what he was doing.
No,
Oh
hell,
my
I was
God.
still half asleep. Like, what the fuck's
we
going on in
couldn't
here?
do
You
that.
know?
So I woke up one night to my older son's father with my front door wide open at 3 a.m. and him pissing out it. I said, I thought it was fucking raining and it's him pissing out my front door.
Oh my God.
Why was he not in the bathroom?
Because he was fucked up on hugs.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Yep, that's why I left him.
My ex-husband was a really bad alcoholic, and I remember waking up one night, and it was like probably 4 o'clock in the morning, and he was pissing in our closet all over our shoes.
Oh man.
He did that blackout, drunk thing. Like he would wake up in the morning and take a beer with him into the shower, like one of those kind of drinkers.
Oh God.
Yeah. My
Oh, wow.
ex-boyfriend, Dominic, his brother Tony, his mother woke up to him with the refrigerator wide open, pissing in the refrigerator. Said,
Oh,
good job.
jeez.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that before.
I've heard of the peeing in the closets.
So what did you have to like get all new shoes, throw them away, wash them? What did you do with all the shoes?
I just salvaged the ones that I could and had to literally get rid of. I mean, he pissed on mostly his.
Oh, good. At least he did
Yeah.
something right then.
Yeah.
Right.
Mostly his. Who cares? It was his.
Yeah, really.
I've heard a guy at work has that problem. I don't know why. They pee in the closet.
Oh, I thought you said screwing meat. I was like, is that a common thing?
No.
Oh, God.
Because that's the first time I ever heard that shit.
Well, let me tell you what, after Charlotte told that story and then Molly repeated it, I thought that Molly was saying, I know this guy that, and she was saying the same thing. And I thought, oh my God, there's 2 of them out there doing it. Yeah.
See, Cat's
There's
on my
probably a
fucking
lot more than
wavelength
two.
tonight.
Oh, Lord.
I bet you there is more. I mean,
Hmm.
okay. Who's knows? Anybody know anything really freaky that we would be like, like that story? Did they ever heard a story that's really like, wow?
I thought you were going to say that. Has anybody out there ever put their in a chicken leg or next to a chicken leg or
What?
left two chops against it? I don't know.
I
I'm
wonder if
trying to
anyone ever cut a
Google.
hole in a ham and used a ham as a freaking cooter.
Yeah, there
I'm
you
trying
go.
My
to Google
ex-husband
to see if
did.
there's a fetish for
Ew,
that.
who did
Oh, did you
stop?
find it?
Everybody stop. Stop. Everybody. Somebody just said, was it you, Mary?
What?
Who was,
It was
Mary.
me,
who wa-
right beside you.
you?
What
My,
happened?
yeah, my ex-husband. No With- way.
What?
Yeah.
I missed something. What happened?
I did too. What about the
Salty
ex-husband?
Ghost?
Lisa and Mary.
We
Hold on,
definitely,
let me-
we definitely been in that shit tonight.
Let me go to the
Mary
other
wrote
room.
a case
Little
down the
bit.
bottom, like,
Wait, KK, I'm
Holy
sorry.
shit,
What did I
everybody-
miss? Your ex-husband did what?
Hold on.
So before we got divorced, I had made a huge grocery order, okay? And he knew we were getting divorced. He had a feeling. I had ordered I just got a big grocery order. Well, he decides that so I go into work and he decides it's going to be a good idea to get the ham, the large ham out and cut a hole in it.
No, shut the, don't.
Mm-mm.
Well, the thing is, he fell asleep on the couch
Did he cut a
with,
hole in it?
with it. Yeah.
spiral.
Shut up.
Spiral.
He fell asleep on the couch with it still on. And I came home from work at like 2:00 in the morning and I walked in and I seen that.
I would have taken that ham and shoved it up his ass and been like, "You like it like it that way?"
I
Did she
afraid
say
I walked into the
ham or
wrong house.
spam?
Ham. H-A-M. Ham.
Was it
What
on
was
their
it?
nights?
One of them big half a pigs you're talking about.
It was one of the big ones.
Yeah. Ew.
But yeah, he put like one of the big Ziploc baggies in there and filled it up with lube and stuck it
And
in there.
again, you think you heard it
Yep.
all.
Yeah.
Got a cold chill. Wow.
Well, we used to get them at the ER all the time where they had tried jacking off at the Sorbine Junior. And you really want to hear some screaming and hollering, a lot of embarrassment, and people going crazy. Is to have a man come up in there swollen 3 times his size, the size of
Oh,
color of a
God.
red crayon, and we're having to pack him in ice because he's done act a fool out there.
Oh, Lord.
Well, my mom used to be an RN in the friggin' ER, and some fucking guy came in one night with a fucking hamster stuck in his ass.
Ew.
That
Yeah,
would be
I
like
do always
the
hear
Yep,
that.
that
but
happened.
never.
and my mother and the doctor, they end up having to call the because that's animal abuse. Even if it's a hamster.
Yeah.
it's still an
that'd be
animal.
like that show Sex Sent Me to the ER. Have anybody you guys watched that?
I have seen that before. I have.
Nope, I haven't seen it. No.
Oh. Well, I can safely say I've never had to go to the ER over sex.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my God. I tell you one time when we were young, they used to tell us if we caught 2 dogs doing it, that we were supposed to throw warm water on them. And I used to think to myself, what's that supposed to do? You know what I mean? By the time we would catch them, it would be too late, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's Joel?
Oh my God, you guys. When I was little, back then we had family court. You know, that's where you did your divorce at. I don't know how they do it nowadays if you got children, but that's the way you did it back then. And the courtroom was packed. My mother, she had the education of a 6th grader and had really been through a lot of shit in her life. I mean, we used to go chasing after my father's ho-hos through the woods with them screaming, "Oh my God, she's gonna kill us," as sheets were flying. But in the divorce court, you know, they asked my mother if there's anything that she needs to tell the court. Oh my God. you know, to help with the divorce and everything. And she stands up in front of a packed courtroom and says, "Yes, Your Honor, I do have something to say." She said, "That man right there wants me to stick that thing between his legs in my mouth that he pees out of and wants me to suck on it. And I'm not going to do that." The courtroom went freaking nuts. Me and all my brothers and sisters crawled up underneath the benches because we didn't know what she was talking about, but we knew it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? We went through some crazy shit in my childhood. But now when I think back on that, I smile and I get embarrassed at the same time because I thought, how could she possibly get up there in front of a courtroom of people? And that's on record somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that?
I can't answer. I'm just waiting for somebody else to answer.
A lot of women would do that. A lot of women would way back. But I tell you, I have a relative that was trying. I think she was trying to embarrass her mom because her mom. Well, let's just say she got caught playing nasty in the nursing home. But her daughter told everybody, and I think she was trying to embarrass her mom. I was like, "Oh yeah, go girl. I hope I'm like that when I hit her age." She was 85 years old doing that in the nursing home.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
think not when I'm.
At 85, I hope I feel like it.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. I hope I got enough energy.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Most people don't realize that the nursing homes actually have the highest, you can look this up.
Yes, it's a
They
fact.
actually have the highest sexual disease count out
Yep,
there.
they
in
sure
the
the hell
United
do.
States.
They have
They
more
sure do.
STDs
Yep.
than any other
They
facilities.
they are partying up in that nursing home.
I say go for it.
It scares me
too.
because I seen a couple news articles about people that worked there that took advantage of elderly women and took their,
That's not cool.
you know what I mean, sexually. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it just makes you wonder. There's a nut everywhere, everywhere. You know what I mean? See, I don't know. I'm scared to go to a home. Don't send me to.
Well, what about the girl that was in the hospital in a coma and that got pregnant?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
What?
Right. Exactly.
Somebody took advantage of her?
Yep.
Yes. An employee.
Yeah, one of the
She was
employees.
She was like a
nonverbal.
nurse
Sure
or a
did.
CNA or something.
Wow,
she
you
was
ladies are sure
nonverbal.
topping yourselves tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. I would kill somebody. I'm telling you. I would find
Oh,
out.
absolutely.
Can you imagine being in a coma and you wake up and you're fucking pregnant?
Unreal.
No,
She was
no.
in a coma when she gave birth.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
she
tell
was still in the coma.
Oh,
If
God.
I'm
it
sorry.
happened to my daughter,
I can't remember if
Oh.
I can't remember if her mother foster care.
I would come out
Yeah.
swinging out of that coma.
oh my God, I would kill somebody.
Oh, you
Joyce
have
said
no clue.
Arizona.
Over my
my
kids.
God.
Oh my Lord, yes. I don't care how old I get. The older I get, the less time I have to serve.
It's right. They would. You'd be mentally. What do they call it when you can't stand trial?
Incompetent.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally incompetent.
Yeah.
Call it what you want. Pissed is what I call it.
I'd be like, Judge, if you don't understand, then you got a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, give me.
My mom was a director of Avenger Hospital down here. And you know how you could share a room with another patient? Well, these two guys, I don't know how old they were, but they were sharing a room. And one of the guys went to the other guy and strangled him and
Oh.
unalived him.
Oh my
for
God.
God's sake.
Yeah. I was like, they had to like lock down the whole hospital. It was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. There's nuts everywhere.
Yeah.
Cuckoo bastards.
Mm-hmm.
It's it rough for me.
And where Anna Nicole Smith,
Mm-hmm.
she was at my mom. That's where she passed away at my mom, the hospital my mom worked for.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
How far are you two from each other?
Oh, she's
Who?
at the other end. I'm
Okay.
at that top, the panhandle.
Yeah.
She's down south.
We're all going on a big road trip.
I'm down south.
Southern.
Yep.
I'm
So,
five
You know,
four
when I-
Allegiant
down.
has flights for $34, you guys.
Do they
Mhm.
really?
$34. Yes. I
Who?
fly with them all the time when I was flying. Allegiant.
all
I'll
right,
have
well,
to check into that.
you're gonna have
There's
to like.
they don't stop nowhere. It's straight through. I was
Oh,
down there in
see-
Florida in less than 2 hours, and it's $34 to come back.
Will you go, Charlotte?
Oh no, I don't leave my apartment. honey. Mm-mm.
You're gonna have to like come toast
Folks
me to
is
get on a
crazy
plane.
out there.
I have the worst fear of planes.
Okay, we got enough gummies to get you there. We'll put you in a wheelchair with a
Listen.
hat and glasses.
I flew to me and my ex-boyfriend, we flew into Chicago for one of his friend's wedding. And this was my first time on a freaking plane. And by the time I got there, I was fucking wasted. I knew the entire plane by the time I got off the plane. I knew everybody on the plane. I talked to these guys next to me that went fishing in Cuba. I saw all their fishing pictures. Then I get off the plane and I'm meeting his fucking parents for the first time. Wasted. I was like, this is special. Wonder what they thought of me meeting me for the first time.
$34. You don't leave your house, Charlotte?
Only when I go to a doctor's appointment.
I don't leave my house either unless I absolutely have to.
Same here. I hate leaving my house. I take my kids to school, go do a grocery pickup order, or I'll go to my mother-in-law's or the rich guy's house that I clean.
Yeah,
Ooh.
That's it.
X.
Okay, now it's food time.
Because when the douchebag rolled up in a fucking convertible Porsche, that was it for me. I was like, no, can't do it. I was like, I don't feel safe about you anymore.
Okay, on a side note, I know we're not supposed to talk about this tonight,
Or
but
the
I
food
heard
one, I'll be right
Indian
back.
was out of jail today.
He was live, so he must have gotten out.
And
Who
Hippie
was?
Harley took the blame.
Well, they said that the call came from Alabama, which I don't know, like that's kind of hard to determine because you can get a phone number, an area code online from anywhere you want. And two, I think she was like saying stuff about karma and blah blah blah, but I don't think it was her. I think it was somebody else.
Gotcha.
But yeah, she's she probably maybe had something to do with it, but I think it's kind of crazy that the right after he gets doxxed, what was it, like 2 days ago he got doxxed?
Yep. The very next day he got bopped.
Yeah, I don't think that's a coincidence at all. That's
Mm-mm.
what these people don't realize. Like, quit putting people's addresses out there. Like, damn.
They like take too much time and effort.
Yeah, really do.
Well,
It's scary that people even go to that level to do
Well,
some
yeah, it is,
crazy shit
Charlotte,
like
man.
that. I mean, seriously.
I
Yeah.
don't know if
I
anybody's
mean, I can't
seen.
imagine just showing up to somebody's house that I've seen on the internet. I mean,
Me
what kind of
neither.
shit is that?
Charlotte be like, I don't know who you are, but go away.
Well, that's basically what he did. And they said that so I was watching him. I don't remember if it was a clip. I think it was a clip from somebody's account. Anyway, and he was saying like that he has text messages showing he didn't feel safe with her coming there and told her not to come. And
Oh.
then she just showed up anyway, but he wouldn't show the text message. And he was like, yeah, I was going to show it. But the people I were talking to were like, nah, hold off, hold off. And I was thinking in that moment, I thought, he's doing this. He's eating this up. This is all for clout. Why wouldn't he just show that text message? Because so he, one, either doesn't have it, or two, this is like, he's making money off this and loving every second of it.
Wasn't he supposed to be her boyfriend or something?
Well, she thought so. He
He
didn't.
thought so. Yeah.
These people go through more boyfriends than I change my underwear.
Yeah. She, especially she's definitely back 2 weeks ago. Like her patterns are even shorter than Jen's. Like she just, it goes from one person to the next of like, oh, you're my best friend ever. I love you. I'm going to move in with you. And then I'm going to destroy your life.
Shut up, Salty.
Was she on live when she went to his house and he wouldn't open the door?
Bluegill, don't agree with him.
I don't know. Was she
No.
Bluegill?
Don't
No.
agree with him. Don't agree with him.
I was watching him in
I
the
was
live
agreeing with,
today. He was
keeping-
live.
she was calling him like crazy. She couldn't find his house.
That's right. She said she drove like 14 hours and then for 3 hours, another 3 hours, she was lost.
Yep. Cocoa Buffs.
And it wasn't even her that drove. One of her supporters drove to pick her up and then drove her another. I'm like, man, there ain't nobody. I wouldn't do that for anybody.
Nobody. And
He said on his live this morning that she wanted to do some kind of report or something and wanted the address of his Airbnb. Is that what you call him? He has an Airbnb. And he said that he has to sign a contract
Right, Salty?
stating that he can never give information out to anyone about an Airbnb address and who is staying there. And she wanted all that information. He said she must be crazy because I cannot give that to her.
Yeah. Why did she
He
want
said
it?
he told her flat out not to come.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what he said.
She
He
was
said
gonna
he told her, don't come. Like he didn't feel safe because of her. You know that there's a lot of
Her
people that don't
location.
like her, and
Right. The location.
yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, he
I
said
was
because
in-
of the trolls, his exact
Yeah.
words.
Well,
I
and I
was
don't
in-
blame him on that. He's got a little girl, you know.
Here's
I
a
was-
little thing.
What?
Did you remember when she said, when she was in the hotel room and she said, they're trolling me so bad that I don't know what to do. And she was crying to Ginseng on the phone. And he was like, okay, well, we'll talk about it tonight and all this. So then that was her attempt to say, I got to get out of this hotel
Mhm.
because they were supposed to wait. I forgot how long it was, like, I don't know, 6 months or whatever. She was supposed to wait to go down there. Remember them saying it in the beginning. And then all of a sudden she was like moving the time frame up by different scenarios.
Yeah.
You know, they're trolling me here, they're calling here, and all that kind of stuff. Like, 'cause I
Yeah.
couldn't even believe when she said, oh, they're trolling me so bad, I'm so scared. And you take the picture off the wall. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, what
She's very calculating.
yeah,
Very.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
and
imagine-
sorry, go ahead.
Can you
954.
imagine riding in a car with a fucking stranger for 14 hours?
Oh my God. Somebody as
Listen, I'm
wackadoodle as
just- that's
her
all I'm
too.
thinking about because I just did a 10-minute Uber drive and I was uncomfortable as fuck. Can you imagine 14 fucking hours with someone?
That
Girl,
lady
you
had to
never
be
said
running
I'm
through hell.
Nope.
Yeah.
I would have kicked her out of my car and been like, bitch, start walking.
So where did
All I
she
could think
go?
was
Where did
I
she
could
end up
not
going?
handle-
Well,
So-
suppo-
sorry.
she
Go
In
went
a
ahead.
to
hotel room. She's in a hotel room.
Okay.
Well,
And
no,
she's
imagine
online begging for
Verizon
money for her
invoice
to stay.
she went to a B&B first.
Mm.
And because he wouldn't answer the phone. She was supposed to get a camper in a campsite area,
Right.
but they got lost, couldn't find it, and he wouldn't answer his phone. But
Is
he
just
claimed-
being serious right now, or is she fucking with me?
what?
But she has a beautiful singing voice.
She's fucking with you.
Jess, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Hey, she's almost made it to the church choir. She has a beautiful voice.
She almost made it.
Nope, nope, nope. You're not being saved.
You know what? You're laughing, but I'll give her credit for at least doing that much. Oh, loved it. But it wasn't.
Oh,
Aren't we talking about HH?
oh, gay. Oh, try to get the ginseng, you mean?
What?
No, she means Hippie Harley.
That's
I
her
mean-
name too?
No, you just got mixed up.
Oh, I almost about to lost it. I said no fucking way. No
Oh,
fucking
that's
way.
funny. That's funny.
That's why I go by Scott so nobody can find me.
Yeah,
Shut up there.
that's right, Salty. Yeah, they bought the camper and told I'm sorry, he told her he was going to buy a camper and that she could park it on his mom's, like outside his mom's house.
Do you know what this reminds me of right now?
What?
Have you guys ever watched that game show Hollywood Squares?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. It does
I don't know why
yeah.
that just fucking came to me.
It
And I
does.
think it's so fucking hilarious.
I'm so glad
9-5
you're in a good mood.
954, have another gummy.
Yeah,
really.
You think I should?
it's so
No,
nice.
Don't. You'll be
No,
working
don't do it.
Oh, shit, because every time like they would talk to, their like little box would light up around them all. So like we should have game night Hollywood Squares one night. All dressed up like a fucking superstar.
I'll tell you what,
Everybody has to come up with a question.
Yeah.
we need
A category with 10 questions.
Mhm.
we need to put Molly on Jeopardy so we can all go in the audience.
Oh no, I would listen. The only reason I was answering all that trivia is because it was a bunch of useless information. I would never make it on Jeopardy. It's got to be questions about like where the answers things like Britney Spears and just stuff like that. Whatever sports questions and like the Jeopardy trivia is way too advanced for me.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't even get past one question.
Me neither, girl.
I'm not good at it.
She was
I
nailing
was
it.
killing it last night though, wasn't I?
Yes, she was.
It was good.
She was.
Was I there?
Salty. I
Well,
never
instead
knew
of the
5 months
questions, you
ago.
could ask questions about scammers.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh,
And
that would
everybody
be
could
good.
answer
You
those.
see, you see, Salty. I never knew less than 5 months ago this is where I would be in my in life.
Right. Exactly, Salty. No, that's a fun idea, Charlotte. Doing the like a scammer trivia.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
We might have to do that next Friday.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
I'll help come up with questions.
Yeah. me
Yeah.
too.
Fun.
And I'll come up with a video to post it of like what time Friday and what we're doing.
It is Salty. It's like you can't explain it to other people who aren't a part of it, especially like the anti-scam, anti-BS world. Like on TikTok, like people, like I try to like explain it to my kid or my husband, and they're like looking at me like, "What are you
What
talking
will we
about?"
call it?
You're making this up.
Yep.
What
I
would
try
we
to
call
talk
Oh,
it?
we lost.
I try to talk
They-
to people at work about it and they think I'm absolutely crazy.
Right.
Oh, listen, when I'm telling somebody a story about like TikTok, I start thinking, I'm like, I just stop in the mid conversation. I'm like, I know it sounds fucking insane because in my head I'm like, I would think I'm fucking nuts too.
Right. Right. Well, and too, like whenever because I've learned all kinds of things off TikTok, and instead of saying like, "Oh, I heard us," I'm always saying, "I read so and so," and my family will be like, "You mean you heard it on TikTok?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean I heard it on TikTok."
TikTok made a whole new world for me.
Yeah.
Do you ever
I
do
told
any
You
of you
can
guys,
call it
do any of you
scammer
guys-
squares.
There you
Yes.
go.
There you go.
What were you
Scammer
saying, Lady
squares.
Radio? Scammer
Okay.
Square Friday night. Be there
you
or
go.
be square.
I love it.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
do
go
it.
ahead.
And I'll
Go
tag
ahead,
my-
Lady
everyone in
Day.
it.
No, I was just gonna say, do you guys ever catch yourself when you're talking to people in the real world